early January I headed up in Singapore, so it's a whole new experience, having been in the advisory role for the last 20 years, but now moving into operator land, so it's very exciting. The opportunity that arose, I mean, I was aware of the Ambition 215 that Hubert Joly had announced, and I had the opportunity to catch up with Simon, and he articulated what that meant from an Asia Pacific perspective, and its growth strategy for the Asia Pacific portfolio particularly. So that was very exciting, and really put forward a challenge that I wanted to be a part of. So that was a major factor in leaving Australia into the Asia Pacific market, which is dynamic and growing and very interesting by comparison, if you like, to Australia, which is a mature market. Well, I mean, India is exciting because of our relationships in that market, and we've been there a while now. We're the biggest operator from an international perspective, and the future is very bright. We're in the midst of negotiating some deals which will see the products grow in the mid-market area, for example, and it's been a prolific market for our Radisson Blu brand, which the traction it's receiving I'm very positive about, and in fact the whole company Carlson Rezidor is positive about, because it's a strong message we're putting out there in the market. So India is very exciting. Well, I think Australia has always been a difficult market for supply. It won't be the primary objective for the growth strategy for Asia Pacific. We'll look at that as an opportunity market. We will have resource in Australia, which will be a change from recent years. So we'll seek opportunities there, but we do see the primary growth coming from, as we said, we talked about India, obviously China, and importantly, we're looking at key cities to get the brands into, and in order to facilitate that, we realise that we'll have to be more creative in our structuring. So we're prepared to bring equity to deals, whether that might be in a joint venture strategy, which would involve a multiple property rollout of flagship properties, or even to the extent, in particular, key cities that we're looking at for singular hotels. So we'll introduce equity into those arrangements as well. And beyond that, or as an alternative to that, if an owner required or a developer required an income underwrite to deal with lending requirements, then we're also prepared to look at that opportunity in key cities.